Late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line.
What up, YouTube? Thank you for the one person that's here. I appreciate you. All right, we are going to discuss here. Let me bring this up real quick. I'm trying to keep me busy mentally, people. Oops. I hope everybody's good. Right. Oh my God. Why? Sorry. Having problems here in StreamYard. Okay, whatever. It still won't let me put it up. We got a judge in Arizona that got caught urinating in public. So we're going to check out the body cam footage. We're going to talk about hidden true crime. And in my opinion, she sent a cease and desist to Jay is for justice. A bunch of BS, I must say. And Stacey, Wondra, his court hearing from yesterday, and let's see, whatever else. We will start with Well, let's get hidden true crime out of the way. I know people are so sick of it, but she's a gift that keeps giving, and yeah. Is this one? I did make a video of this. She did this yesterday. You know what? Hold on a minute. Oops. One of two. All right. Cease and desist from online harassment and dissemination of altered, AI generated, and/or private messages. This firm represents Lauren. I'll just say hidden true crime. You're required by the state and federal law to cease and desist from any continued harassment, dissemination of altered AI generated private messages, which you. Oh, nobody said. Okay, sorry, I was looking at my phone. To Lauren. Sorry, I said her name. Oh, well. This conduct violates Florida. I feel this has to do with Jay for Justice. Jay is for Justice. She lives in Florida. She's been covering her big time and calling her out, reviewing her words. Okay. Okay, Florida state law, the United States federal law, under Florida statute, blah, blah, blah. It is unlawful to intentionally disclose the contents of any communication without the consent of all parties. Florida is a two-party consent state, sorry. And dissemination of communications to our client without her consent. You know what? Without her consent, let me tell you something. Without her consent, okay? If somebody gives like Jay or me, like okay, I'll say Jay, gives her a screenshot and she goes over it, that has nothing to do with Jay, because it wasn't your screenshot to Jay personally. Okay? Which is my opinion. But I'm no attorney, but we are going to listen to what some attorneys have to say. Without her consent constitutes both a criminal offense and grounds for civil liability. Under federal statute 18, it is unlawful to use electronic communication services and interceptive computer services to engage in course of conduct intended to harass and cause emotional distress. Oh, here we go. You are directed to cease and desist from any further disclosure of publication, dissemination of any altered AI generated or private messages, communications, personal information, confidential work related information attributed to our client on any platform, public or private. You're notified that any violations, okay, and it tells the statutes, shall be pursued with any such violations continue. Jay has not committed any kind of crime here at all. She's reviewing words. Hold on a minute. God, I can't believe this shit. That's crazy, people. All right. All right, here we go. Let me look at the okay, there we go. Because of the possibility that law enforcement may be contacted, as well as the possibility of civil action taken against you, you are obligated by law to preserve all your data for potential review if you choose to continue your online harassment. This includes, but not limited to, all documents, communication data, electronic records related to our client, including messages, emails, Proton emails, screenshots, social media posts, Reddit posts, Discord messages, and any other material. Oh my God. All devices and accounts used to access, store, disseminate information about our client, as well as any video. You know what? I'm going to say something here in a minute. Or images stored on those devices, metadata, the account information for all social media accounts used to post about our client. You know what would be crazy? If they did like do a civil suit against the Florida person, which I feel it's Jay. So they're saying all this stuff. Is there something like is there more messages and from like the Facebook groups on her phone? So let's say they take her to court, right? And they try to get information from Jay where she got these things. I don't know. I'm just, talking. Let's see. Wow. Metadata and account information for all social media used to post about our client. Attempts to destroy or delete evidence may result in the imposition of severe sanctions against you and your subsequent legal proceedings. Our client reserves the right to seek monetary damages, injunctive relief, and full recovery of attorney fees and costs incurred in enforcing her rights as provided under the Florida statute. Patty Sturgis, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please confirm in writing within 5 days that you have received this letter and will comply with the above demands. This letter is written without prejudice to any other legal rights or remedies that our client may have. Our client reserves the right to seek monetary damages. Oh, come on. Who's this lawyer? I'm going to look up the lawyer. Hold. What's his name? Diaz. Hold on a minute, people. I'm going to look up that lawyer. Law firm. Okay, this is interesting. Hold on. Okay, this is interesting. Let's look at this here real quick. We're going to look at some things here. I really do appreciate you. Everybody, because I don't understand it. If you're watching, can you please give my video a like? Because it's really crazy that I put out good information. If I get a bunch of views, I get no likes. It is so freaking weird. But I get dislikes like on my videos of I got dislikes on my videos of Tabitha, my baby that died, and Nala. Who could not like Nala, my sweet little girl Nala, and my nature. Okay, we're gonna look at her lawyer here. I don't know how this works, but we are going to hold on. I want to go to his site. Why isn't it up? Hold on a minute. We're gonna go over here. There we go. We're gonna go to this law firm. Don't Hidden True Crime live in Nevada? This attorney is from Utah. Maybe they can practice elsewhere. Let me look. Okay, let me look. Practice areas. Okay, hold on. Here's Andrew. Okay, he's been attorney for 20 years. Litigation and trial experience. Let's see. State and federal court. I just want to know if he's an attorney in other states. I don't know if it matters or not, people, but I'm looking. Because Jay, or the Florida person that got the cease and desist, wouldn't you have to have an attorney in Florida? I don't know. But the cease and desist came from this guy. He's an attorney in Utah. So is that cease and desist null and void? Because it's not an attorney in or is that just in, court cases, I must say. I don't know. Okay, so let's look at his awards. Anything good here? Anything good? Antitrust Lawyer of the Year 2016. Best Lawyers in America 2011 and 2021. Top 100 High Stakes Litigator 2018. Mountain State Super Lawyer 2010, 2017. Utah Legal Elite 2017. Oh, okay. Here we got something in Nevada. Oh, top 100 attorneys in Nevada, Utah, Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, 2014, 2016. Let's see, any high profile stuff? I don't see anything. I just don't see nothing. Are these it? I don't know. So if you want to check out her lawyer, there you go. He's in Utah. She's in Nevada. And the Florida person, which I think is YouTuber Jay, is in Florida. So I don't know. Here you go. There's that. I'm going to take some things down here. Now we're going to listen to two different lawyers. Hold on. About cease and desist. All right. How to handle a cease and desist. Let's listen to what she has to say. Hold on a minute. What is going on here? Sorry.
Typically, what this is someone sends you a letter, but it could be an email, it could be a PDF attached to an email that states they want you to cease and desist from engaging in some behavior. Typically, the most times it's going to be from infringing their trademark or infringing their copyright. I'm going to post a video up there.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to share her link. And then we'll get into this. All right.
That talks about what's a copyright and what's a trademark, but that's most of the time it's going to be something about intellectual property. Sometimes you also get a cease and desist letter because they say that you're defaming them or you're violating a non-disclosure agreement or something else like that. Most of the time it's going to be about intellectual property, and typically for your average person, your average business owner, it'll be about trademarks and copyrights. And what the letter will have in it, or the email will have in it, is they'll state who they are, what they own, the trademark or copyright or whatever it is, what they think that you're doing that's infringing it, the photo you posted, the article you wrote, the way that you have your logo, whatever it is, and their demand. Their demand could be stop doing it. That's what they are. Typically, that's the most likely thing they're demanding. They may also be demanding money. They may be demanding that you give them the domain that you bought. So they could have other specific behaviors that they want. They typically will also have a date that they want you to reply to them, or they demand that you stop doing it, or they're going to take legal action or something like that against you. So what do you do? Step number one is have a cup of tea, go for a run, go punch a punching bag, go water your plants, like whatever would be appropriate for you so you can chill out. It may be that you have to change things about your business or about your life in response to this, but if you're having a freak out about it, this is not the time to make the decision on what you need to do. You're going to need to do some research. You may need to talk to an attorney or some other business advisor to come up with a strategy on how to handle it. So this is not the time to do something like random off the cuff. This is the time to process what's going on and gather information. So the first step is for you to do whatever it is that you need to do to chill out so you can move on to step 2. Step 2, though, is also not exactly something that you're going to do. It's what you're not going to do. Do not complain about this on social media. Don't go on, make a TikTok video about it. Don't make a YouTube video about it. Don't post something on your Instagram stories, even stories that disappear in 24 hours. Don't put it on Twitter, whatever. Do not publicly talk about this yet. You may eventually decide to go public on this, but that needs to be a specific strategy that you've made a conscious choice about, not this random upset thing. If you get a lot of your support from online, community, it is very tempting to go to that online community to complain about this. But the thing is that you don't want whatever you say online to be used against you later. So the best thing to do in the beginning is to not talk about this on social media, not talk about it online, whatever public venue that you have, until you've made a choice about how you're going to handle this. Now, step 3 is you're not going to ignore this. This is another thing that people can do, is they get this letter or email and they just choose to ignore it completely because they don't know how to handle it and they're overwhelmed. Do not ignore this. We're going to have the next steps of the things that you're going to affirmatively do. If you need more time, like if they sent you this letter today, and today's Tuesday when I'm recording this, and the deadline is Thursday or Friday or something, okay, there's no way for you to be able to handle this by that date. You may need to talk to a lawyer, you have to do some research, etc. So it is incredibly reasonable for you to just send an email to whoever sent you the letter and say, I received your letter.
Okay, maybe I should look up something for harassment, because this is just the cease and desist. Because they're just talking here about it would be like trademark or copyright. Do your own research. Let's see, what's this? Discuss it with an attorney, take action, 6 options. Let's go up here. I don't know. I'm just looking.
Number 1 is you could just ignore it. I wouldn't ignore it as a first step. I would ignore that once I've analyzed everything, but sometimes it makes sense to just ignore it. If the other side has a zero argument, okay, what they're arguing, the thing that they say they have a trademark on, for example, is clearly genericized. There's other people who are much...
Okay, this is about trademark. Okay.
Bigger than you and have a much bigger budget than you who are also using it. I don't know if they're trying to go after all of them, but there's no possible way they're going to be able to win. It may make sense to just be like, yeah, I'm not even going to reply to this. Sometimes you actually tell them, we're not going to do what you say, and sometimes you just don't say anything at all. Second is you reply yourself directly. This can work really well if you're going to be opening up negotiations directly with the other business owner. So the business owner sent you the email about it, and you're going to be opening up negotiations directly with the other business owner, and you go back and forth in kind of a more casual way. You do want to make sure to understand that anything you say to the other side could be used against you in a court of law and all that, but that can be a great way to work out a resolution that is advantageous to both sides. Also, sometimes maybe you infringe someone's copyright, for example, and you didn't even realize it. I've had a client one time where they hired outside contractors to create blog posts, and that outside contractor created the blog posts and put in photos, and they were plagiarizing stuff and stealing photos off the internet. The business owner got a cease and desist letter, and when they investigated, they realized it was copyright infringement. They were in the wrong, and they were able to go to that individual other business owner and say, we're totally taking this down. We had hired a contractor. Obviously, we weren't supervising that contractor enough. We now have learned our lesson, and we won't do it again. We're very sorry. If you're negotiating with just the other owner and they're very cordial, that may be something that you can definitely do. Sometimes, though, they're not cordial, and they actually want the damages from it. How you calculate damages in a trademark versus a copyright, that's a bit beyond the scope of this particular video. But in many cases, if someone actually has registered the copyright within 3 months of when they created the thing, that's creative work, then they can get something called statutory damages, which are, they don't have to prove the damages, it's just like calculated. And it could be hundreds of thousands of dollars, which really sucks if it's just some picture on your blog, right? So that's something to be aware of, but you can still usually negotiate that financial settlement. The next option is to have an attorney reply for you. So an attorney would write a letter. Usually the attorney's going to be writing a letter. Sometimes it may be still a fairly informal letter, and sometimes it may be a 10-page long thing that has all kind of legalese. It really depends on the other side. Was the other side another attorney, and kind of an old school attorney where you need to do some things that are very complicated? Or is the other side just the business owner or an attorney that you may know, and you know that they're very reasonable, and you can reply in a different way.
Okay, let's pause this a minute. I had fun last night too. I love the games. You know what? I figured out, because Headline Bitch showed me what I need to do there's something I didn't do before the live to play those games. So now I know. So that'll be a new thing we'll be doing, because sometimes this stuff gets I don't want to say old, but it's fun to do something new. But we're gonna finish up with her, and then we're gonna go to the judge that got caught peeing in public. Gross, man. Gross.
The idea is you're hiring an attorney to do it. This works well if the other side is a law firm. The other side hired a lawyer. This works well if you cannot handle this, dealing with this, and you need a lawyer to handle it for you. And this also works well and is one of the best decisions if you're trying to make a sophisticated legal argument. So maybe you're trying to allege fair use. You're doing something that isn't a slam dunk argument, but you think you can win. It's something much more nuanced and complicated. You may need an attorney to handle that negotiation for you. Another option is to actually file a lawsuit or do some kind of legal action before you even reply, or in conjunction with replying. So you can file your own lawsuit against them to declare that you didn't infringe. It's kind of this weird backwards lawsuit. You can also go to the trademark office or the copyright office to have their intellectual property declared invalid or canceled. Depends on what it is and what the process is and what the circumstances are. But you can do affirmative things. And this may make sense if you have the budget and if this is really important to your business, if this is vital, right? So if it's a picture on your blog, probably not. But if it's your trademark and you've been using this for many, many years and you have a huge amount of goodwill and these other people think that you're infringing their trademark, it may make sense to fight it. Obviously, you'd only do this with an attorney giving you advice, and they'd be the one handling that for you. The next option is taking it public, PR. You may do this in conjunction with the other things, but typically PR is a strategy only when you're the little guy and they're the big guy. So they're being a bully, they're being ridiculous, they're coming after you because they have the money to file a gazillion lawsuits and pay a gazillion lawyers, and you're the little guy, and that makes a good story. I mean, if you're gonna, you do as PR method and you're only doing that as leverage over them to get them to settle and go away. And sometimes you're doing it kind of as an overall strategy for everyone in your industry that they're coming after, or because you want the laws to be changing, that kind of thing. But if you're doing a PR response, you have to have a good story. You have to have a good story about how they're the bad guy and you're the good guy and they're this big giant bully and they're coming after you, trying to drive you out of business, and how terrible that would be for ordinary people that they couldn't get help from you anymore. I mean, there needs to be a story that...
It's funny that she says that, because this is what Lauren's been doing for years. They have been the bully. They have all these subs. Now listen though, what she said. Trying to drive you out of business. They're a giant bully and they're coming after you, trying to drive you out of business. That's what she's been doing. Lauren's been doing that for years. Yes, it does. I don't know. In my opinion, I caught that. And is Lauren going to come after everybody? Everybody? What's she coming after Jade for? Or the Florida person?
And how terrible that would be for ordinary people that they couldn't get help from you anymore. I mean, there needs to be a story that it's not just about you, it's about how they're doing bad things to the whole world in this way. You may want to talk to someone who does PR stuff to handle this. Not always. Sometimes I've seen ones with cease and desist letters where what they've done is they actually have an attorney representing them, and they post the cease and desist letter they got, and they post their reply from their lawyer, both of those things publicly online. And that made sense in their industry. It really depends upon the politics of your industry and the dynamic between you and the other side. The last thing you may want to do is give in. If you just started your business and while you have invested some time and money, it's not that much. If you don't have the time or energy to fight this, or the money, it may make sense to not fight this. The thing is though, you want an agreement from them, theoretically a signed agreement, but at least some kind of writing, even if it's just email, stating that if you do these XY things, this dispute is over and they're not going to sue you. You want something that says...
Okay, so you get the picture. All they're trying to do is silence her, like they've been trying to do to everybody else. I don't know. It's bullshit. But let's get to the judge. We're going to look at this body cam footage of this judge that got caught urinating. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Here we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my god. Oh my god, did you Okay, I can't believe people are saying alleged when body cam footage here shows. Oh my god, you guys. There could be Look it. She could have went down there to ask to use the bathroom or over here across the street. Oh my god.
Why? What are we doing?
For an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your...
Oh my god, I'm over here laughing. Hold on. Let's get this cop is totally tripping. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why? What are we doing?
I'm waiting for an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
It's my husband's wallet. Walk that way.
Wow. Oh my god.
Spell your last name.
What's him?
Go spell it.
Well, that's when.
O-L-S?
O-N.
O-N? Spell your first name.
Has he got gloves on already?
Spell it.
Hell yeah.
K-R-S-T-Y-N.
K-R.
I.
Okay.
S-T-Y.
What's your date of birth?
19.
Are you from Arizona?
I was born there in Nevada.
What's your middle name?
Right.
Right, you think you're on 101, Nevada and Arizona? Last was Ocean, Lincoln, Sam, Ocean, Nora. First is King, Robert, Ida, Sam, Tom, Young, Nora, Edward. Are you her husband? Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me? Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation. Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several people. Okay, you can go by the cab, or you can continue to interfere with the investigation. Okay.
No.
Did you hear? Did you hear him? That wasn't her. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. She couldn't have at least found the bushes. Well, not only that, she could have went, behind a dumpster or something in the alley. Come on now. No, I'm going to go right here on the bench on the sidewalk downtown. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Holy shit.
Last chance, go over to the cab. Okay, well, then you're detained.
Oh my god.
You can't do this.
I'm going to fucking throw you on the ground if you resist. I gave you several chances, and you don't want to listen.
We have a cab. Hey, baby.
551 resisting.
Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Get your ass on the fucking ground, dude.
I'm not doing anything.
515, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting.
Grab the cuffs.
I can't breathe.
Just take these.
That way for you. Can you please let me up so I can breathe?
No, you can get in handcuffs first, then you can pull over.
That's fine. Put me in handcuffs. Just let me breathe.
Five 15, code 4. 1915.
So this is in
Can you please let me up so I can breathe?
Arizona.
You're gonna give us a minute.
Woman's lift.
Stay right there.
Why don't you just listen, bro?
I'm listening.
You weren't? And then you want to resist. So you can go to jail.
Oh my god.
Let's can you guys just identify him? Can we identify him? 515, we ever get a return on the 101?
Dear God.
515 back just for info. The 1015 is a separate male.
Wait till they find out it's a judge.
No, the female's gonna be.
Put it on the cop. What? Oh, I was wondering why the ambulance was there.
He is. That's her husband. So she has her pants completely down. I'm watching her right there. She's puking. She's peeing everywhere. A bunch of people see. I see. Flip around. She's 54A. This dude rolls up in a cab. I'm like, who are you? He's like, I'm her husband. I was like, can you go back to the cab for me, please? And he's like, no. He's like, what's going on? I explained. I just saw her urinating and throwing up everywhere. She was exposed herself to several people, including me. He's like, that's not her, and then grabs her to go walk back to the cab. So I tell him, I said, last chance, go back to the cab because you're interfering. And he's like, no. And then I was like, okay. So I just approached him and I was like, last chance, dude. And he's like, no, fuck you. So then we go to detain him and then he starts resisting. And I just threw him on the ground. No.
Do you want to ask this guy anything, or do you want to just get him in your car?
No, resisting and interfering.
Okay. I'm not playing games.
Your husband has your identification card? Do you have that with you?
Yes, I do.
Where do we already got his wallet? Okay.
Wow.
May I stop?
We'll grab it from you.
So, clearly unnecessary.
Totally. At minimum of 4 times. Ask twice. Tell him. He's like, no, fuck you. And I was like, you're interfering. And he's like, no, I'm not. And then grabs her to go walk back to the cab. The cab took off.
Good news is everything's on body camera, so.
Minimum, you're getting a ticket.
And he's going to jail. Oh!
Okay. You understand this was like totally unnecessary? That she was just going to get a ticket? And when an officer is giving you an order that you should comply, not interfere with an investigation? And then when an officer goes to grab and detain you?
I'm the one that vomited.
Okay, regardless, I saw her with her entire underexposed peeing in that bush, as well as several other people. Okay. You find hers?
Huh?
Figure out how she needs to get to where she's going to. Assuming the cab.
Are they busy?
I have no idea. She's useless. She can't even spell her name.
Did she tell you her
She
name?
can't what? She's useless. She can't spell her name. Is he talking about the judge?
Yeah, she's right. Just 2 part less. Okay, so she's gonna be
State.
Arizona.
Okay.
Where's it? Oh, Chino. How were you able to get home from here?
He has my ID.
Well, we have that. So, do you have a phone?
He had my wallet.
You don't have a phone?
No, he had my credit card.
So the phone next to you is not your phone?
Yes.
Okay, so you do have a phone. So can you call someone to come pick you up from here? Taxi, Uber, Lyft, friend, family? Can we work on that right now? Okay, go ahead and make that call. I'm going to fill your ticket out.
Hurry up.
Just go in the trunk. So unnecessary. Ridiculous. Did we identify him?
Yeah, I think
Thank you.
so. You have any injuries or anything, so.
I just want to go. Yeah, I had the cuffs out. He wasn't pulling away on my side. He was pulling on your side. I could see it. I heard her say, stop pulling away. Then he started pulling away, and I'm like, I'm not going to mess with these cuffs. So I just threw him away from us and then just threw him on the ground. Nothing. I'm just filling out a ticket for her. She's going to get a ride.
The
Is that going to be directly in the report for?
Okay. She said something about he has a wallet. Did he have like her wallet? A female's wallet?
Yeah, just say it's in a wallet.
Because if we can get money to the card, we can call for a taxi for her. Okay. She's calling someone right now. I had to take the phone. Hold it. Do the ride while I do this. Hi, Curse. So get on your phone. Well, actually, first what I said.
I'll talk to you about it later.
First I said, I wonder if I can throw you on the ground. And he was like, no, you're not. All good?
Yeah, it was in his house.
Okay. Are you going to ask her for her phone number? She's useless. She can't provide me with anything.
And ask her.
Ask her for her number. She's useless. What is going on with that judge? Is she doing that to remain silent? I don't know. Is there something wrong with her, like mentally? Has she been drinking?
Yeah. It took her like 2 minutes just to spell her name. And she wasn't even correct.
See what about how 1495. Yeah, I'll get here in a minute.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
That's hers?
Yeah.
All right.
Move it over here. Just get it out of the road. Oh, it's cool if I go tonight?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. See good flash if I pass ID blood culture. I was going with that. You see this guy? Or somebody or something. Get loose lost the ID. Are you good on that?
Would you mind just throwing this was this wallet search, do you know?
Oh, yeah, I searched it.
Okay. Can you just throw this with the rest of this stuff?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
It's in the trunk, yeah?
Okay, yeah. All right, this is your citation. It's a misdemeanor for urinating or defecating in public, okay? So you're going to have to sign it, promising to appear in court in about a month, all right? Your husband's going to be transported to the Yavapai County Jail. He'll be booked in there.
Am I signing for him or is that?
This is for you. This is your citation. So just grab that.
What's his citation?
He's going to jail for resisting and interfering.
I don't have to sign for that though.
Nope, that's all his business. So you just sign above that solid black line right there.
Okay.
Nope, right here on the screen. On the screen.
Well, on the screen.
Wow.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. What else do you need?
Nothing. Just obviously so.
Yeah.
So I could see him pulling away on your side, and I heard you. And then he started pulling away on my side. So I had the cuffs out, and I'm like, I'm not going to mess around with these. So I just threw him on the ground and then. What's up? Appreciate it. That's all right.
He's got her credit card.
Let's just give that to her. Sorry. Did he just was just resisting, right?
He was tensing up and pushing against me, and then I told him to stop resisting, whatever. So. And then we were talking to him, and then yeah. So.
Can't wait till you know who he is. Oh man, so avoidable. Yeah, literally was like, nope, you can go back by the cab, please. And he's like, thank you, man. Yeah. If she can walk over here, yeah. Is the address in Chino Valley still?
Which address do you have? It's the 2205 address.
All right. Give me a second. I'll see if she can come over here real quick. Yep. Your husband would like to talk to you, so if you can walk over there, you can talk with him. Yep. You can go on this side. Yep. You're able to walk. I don't want you to fall. Give me 1 second. You just stand right there. Don't get in the car.
What is wrong with her?
Talk with him. All right. This is your ID and your driver's license or your citation. Okay. So on here, there's a court date of October 27th. So on October 27th, you will have to appear at this address. It's right there, courthouse. There's a phone number if you have any questions. There's also a website right here. Okay.
God,
So just make sure you appear on October 27th. There's a piece of paper.
Is that being charged? Are they on there?
Yep. Urinating in public. There you go.
Okay.
Any questions?
Thank you.
No questions?
What are his charges?
Resisting arrest and then also interfering with an investigation.
Okay.
So, yep. Make sure you're not walking out, and I don't want you to get hit by a car or
Is
something.
he getting taken somewhere?
Yep, he's going to the
What
jail.
do I do with that?
He's going to the jail. So he'll see a judge in the morning. Yep. Yep.
How you guys doing? Good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I think always got in there.
She used her phone. She said she called someone. I don't know who she called. Yep.
All right.
Mail 1015.
Okay. So what happened after this? I think, okay, this was on October 4th. And let's look at this news release. You think she drank too much? News release. She resigned as judge. She resigned on the 7th of October. She resigned, was made in order to attend to personal matters. Yeah. So if you want to read this, I'm going to put it in chat. You can come read that. Oh boy. Now we're going to go see what her attorney has to say. Attorney for former judge. For former, oh, here we go. Hold up.
Years ago. Now, the video starts with an offer.
Newly obtained police body cam video shows a Yavapai County Superior Court judge being cited for urinating in public and also her husband arrested for allegedly interfering.
12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra is in studio with the details behind the video. Gabriella?
Well, Mark, Tram Christine Schaff Olsen almost immediately resigned from her position as judge pro tem, a position she was first appointed to 2 years ago. Now, the video starts with an officer approaching Olsen after he says she appeared to have lost her balance and fell over in a bush.
What are you doing?
A Yavapai County Superior Court judge caught with her pants down.
Why? What are we doing?
For an Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
Just a few hundred feet away from the courthouse, a Prescott police officer stopped Christine Schaff Olsen for public urination. It was just after 1:30 the morning of October 4th, and Schaff Olsen appeared to be heavily impaired as she sits up on the bench and pulls her pants up.
Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several
Nope, that
people.
wasn't her.
The video shows her husband, Jason Olsen, refusing to walk back to the cab, and then officers arrested him on charges of interfering and resisting arrest.
5:15, we're fighting.
I'm not fighting. I can't breathe.
Just take these.
After her husband was detained,
That one for you.
Schaff Olsen seems to tell officers what she does for work.
You know, my name is Judge Christine Olsen.
But it's not acknowledged, and she's later cited and asked to go home.
So you're going to have to sign it promising to appear in court in about
I
a
don't
month,
think they
all right?
believed
The
her.
following
Hold on.
Monday, Schaff Olsen resigned from her position, saying
Okay.
in part, "My resignation comes after careful consideration of current physical, medical, and family circumstances. The Yavapai community deserves and has judges who are steadfast in their commitment to serving Yavapai County. Considering current events in my life, I believe it would be difficult to honor this commitment." And I reached out to Schaff Olsen, her husband, and her attorney, but did not get a response yet. In studio, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.
Okay. Well, why did it say that? Hold on. Hold on, people. Attorney for former Arizona judge says health issues contributed to getting a ticket. Okay, where is it? Okay. Okay, here it is. Miss Olsen, hold on. Tendered her resignation in hopes of keeping her medical conditions private, an attempt to tarnish the integrity of the courts. Kristen has suffered from medical conditions that predate her becoming a judge, which did not distract her ability to serve as a judge. Those same conditions contribute to the events in question that we trust will be taken into consideration by all looking into this matter. I wonder if anybody's going to continue. Wonder if we can get like the court documents. But I looked her up. She was an attorney for like, I think 9-10 years. Let's look. Here she is, her Lincoln. All right, here we go. Let's see, when was this? Here, let's look here. All right, so she was the judge there for 2 years and 2 months. Let's see, what was she there? Okay, she was an attorney from, hold on. Research assistant, okay. Legal associate and a partner. So she's like been in that field since 2014, 2015. Okay, she went to college. She graduated 2012, 2013, and 2013, 2015. License. Here we go. Indian law. So she's only been a judge there for 2 years. I don't know. I'm just looking. All right, let's go to Stacey Wondra's hearing. This is from East Idaho News. Here we go.
Stacey, James Wondra.
And Mr. Wondra, what is your date of birth?
9/12/92.
Thank you. All right, so you are here this evening because the Idaho issued a warrant for your arrest.
Correct.
All right.
Your Honor, so I have a question relating. So I have had no way to contact any relatives or anybody or any legal counsel to ask a recommendation of what I should do on this
Okay, so we have information, and then you can make a choice, or you can choose not to make a choice.
Okay.
So we'll get there. All right. And you said your date of birth was September 12th, 1992. Is that
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
All right. All right. As I mentioned, a warrant for your arrest has been issued by the state of Idaho. That state wants you back on its warrant. Before court, you were given some paperwork on a big white laminated card, which you have. Did you read that paperwork?
Yes.
Okay. As I stated, you have a warrant from the state of Idaho. You have a choice to make at this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to Idaho within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states, that's Arizona and Idaho, before you are sent back to the state of Idaho. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set your hearing for November 17th at 1:30 p.m. in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your expense if you choose. You are entitled to bail, which in this case would be a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $1 million. If you are unable to post.
Oh, wow. Cash bond of $1 million. Holy.
Your bail, you would be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Idaho. That process could take up to 90 days. So you have a choice to make at this point. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be held non-bondable here in Arizona for a period of 30 days, or you can you can go ahead with your extradition hearing on November 17th at 1:30.
I'll wait the 30 days for them to come get me.
Okay. All right. I understand at this time you do want to sign the waiver of extradition. I need to ask you some questions as I am making a record of this proceeding. Did you read the waiver of extradition paperwork? Yes. Okay. Do you understand that you do not have to sign the paperwork?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to an extradition hearing?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense? Yes. Do you understand that you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you are returned?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to bail?
Yes.
Do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication within the last 24 hours?
No.
You got to say it out loud.
No, I have not.
Okay. I am finding that you are knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver, and I am also signing it. I am directing the sheriff's office to notify the requesting state that you are ready to return. The requesting state will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are local charges pending. If there are local charges pending, the 30 days will not start until the conclusion of that case. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
So there's that. So yeah, $1 million cash bond. Let's see. We're going to go to Jay's channel. Jay has done, in my opinion, nothing wrong. She's a little harsh with her wording, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. All she's done is like everybody else, went through her 9-hour live, all the court documents, the crime con videos. So yeah, she's doing nothing wrong, in my opinion. Just going through everything that everybody else is going through. Oh, it's my opinion. It's about Jay. I better say that right. I got to say that. That's just, I'm speculating it's Jay because it's Florida. Yep. And I'm still waiting for my FOIA for Wade Wilson. I don't know what's going on because it's going on 3 weeks now. And it's been paid for. So I don't know what's going on. But this is all I'm going to do for now. And don't forget to give this a like, please. And I'll talk to you all later.
Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit YouTuber. Hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a study with a llama on her head. Uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber. Even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission. Caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kid caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bans a troll while dancing to chair. Then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber. Even her outro has a blooper. To play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night. Got possessed midstream, ate a burrito, still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's here to win the YouTube